The round table.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the Roundtable.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
All right. Good.
You sounding good, Eddie?
Ed Larson, EDLARSON.
Jackie, you're on prayer.
All right. Hey, everybody. Hey there, God up there. I guess today we're going to be praying for meat in the heat. Meat in the heat. I love it. I love it upstairs. I love it downstairs. I love it in between my chest. You know what I'm talking about, God. Sweat sex. Thank you for sweat sex, and thank you for the meat that puts it in me.
Oh,
Amen.
Amen. Yeah, welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen. We all know who Jackie is, the beautiful broad next to me.
Arf.
I'm Ed Larson.
Holden McNeely.
Kevin Barnett.
Ben Kissel in the Chuckle Hut. This is a very gorgeous Chuckle Hut. We got Dan Soder.
Hi,
Dan.
Hey, Ben.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
You look good. Chris DiStefano.
Hey, how are you?
Good, Chris. That was so charming. Let's just do the whole thing all over
Let's gay it up a little bit, Chris. Thanks.
Yeah, hey, how are you? I am doing fine. Extremely aroused by your accent.
Chris just talking to the microphone, like, you know in a movie when they have like a little black girl that like is going to try to sing and she's like, I'm like, come on, baby.
You can do it. You can do it.
And then he's like,
You can do it. Oh, she's getting dinner tonight.
Chris was just talking in a way that's appropriate for his shirt right now.
Gay shirt.
Nice.
Turquoise.
Yeah,
It's
so
nice.
nice.
It is. All right. Well, thanks for being here, Chris. And then we got Gareth here in the house. How are you, Gareth?
Really good, really nervous for my introduction after Chris's.
No, that's fine. Gareth, you are the producer of an MTV program. It's called Epic Fail.
Epic Fail, yes, I'm a producer.
That's great.
Yep.
Do you get what's your last name?
I feel like we're leaving the show till.
Yeah. I don't know.
Reynolds.
Ah, nice. Good.
Good. Good detective work, Ed. We figured it out. Gareth Reynolds.
if a guy like Ed that looks like Ed ever asks me my last name, you never answer.
Never. Absolutely. So, over under 19, how many dudes have sucked your dick to get a job?
Over 19.
Wow!
Oh, yeah.
That is one moist cock.
That's 25 from Chris. I don't know if that's.
Oh!
Yeah.
I love you, Chris. All right, with us as always, newsman Marcus Parks. Parks, what do you got for us, buddy?
Certain young male penguins are so sexually depraved that their behavior was kept hidden for 100 years. British scientist George Murray Levick studied penguins during a 1910 to 1913 Antarctic expedition, and his report so appalled editors that details of necrophilia, murder, and rape were removed.
There you go. It's why Antarctica's white. Huh? Covered in cum.
Full of penguin cum. That's true.
Now that the paper is being published, exposing penguins, these penguins, they're called Adelie penguins, hooligan males that annoy other penguins by their constant acts of depravity.
Hooligan male. They sound like the cast of Clockwork Orange.
Do you think?
Walking around with big fucking penguin canes.
Do you think the male penguins rape other male penguins?
Yeah,
Because they're only with men for most of their lives.
It's Antarctica. It's lawlessness.
Exactly. You're very lonely. You're freezing cold.
Only in penguin jail. Yeah. So that's.
Yeah, it says that penguins, a British bird curator who found the paper defends the penguins, saying they have little time to breed, no social experience, and poor understanding of cues.
Yeah, of course, they're fucking penguins.
What the hell else would they be doing? I'm glad they're doing that. God knows they'd be coming into our cities, ravaging our women. I'd rather them stay in Antarctica.
Good. Yeah.
I don't have any.
You don't have anything.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm sorry. I thought you had a thought, but you were like, but then you lost
I
it.
did, and then it got, we've moved on to something else. So my
You're
thought
good.
was a weird thought.
You're good. Gareth is good. He's good.
So Jackie, what happens if a penguin comes at you?
Oh my God! You slash at him. You slum. You slum? I don't know, man. Pretend to be dead, and then he's gonna hump you.
Like dead penguins. Dead
no,
penguins.
you do not pretend to be dead, because a dead penguin lying with its eyes half open is very similar in appearance to a compliant female.
That's great.
Penguins are mean as fuck, man.
Yeah.
They're raping each other. They peck the babies to death. You ever see that? When a penguin baby gets lost, they just peck the shit out of it.
I just love that penguin women fuck the same way that every chick that I've ever fucked.
Their eyes closed?
Yeah, just their eyes closed, kind of laying there dead. You kind of like, put a mirror under their nose to make sure they're still alive halfway through, poke them with a pin. It's fucking terrible. Acting like a fucking character from the movie Charade, which is fantastic. It's weird that why was this so under wraps? 1910 to 1930. What did they think would happen?
Because a penguin was running for president of the United States.
He was in a wheelchair, wasn't
Taft got stuck in a bathtub.
Yeah, this guy, he wrote the study and he put it to his editors. He's like, hey, this is real fucked up. Publish this. They wouldn't publish it because it was so. They just like, our readers will not stand for this depravity.
That's how they talked about it. Yeah.
Why are we protecting the penguins?
Yeah,
They're not the fucking Kennedys.
Yeah, that's retarded.
Penguins already had a bad image, man. The fucking penguin is a villain. People don't trust them in the first place, man.
You can't
This was
trust them.
1914. It was a different time.
Yeah.
I got a boy. This is true. Bobby Pets. He bought a penguin. I swear to God. He bought a penguin. I swear to God.
He's got so many
My boy,
pets.
Bobby Pets.
Ridiculous. His real last name is Reynolds, but we just called him Bobby Pets
I swear
because he
to
had
God.
so many pets.
Bobby
Everybody you
Pets,
know is the
fucking
most
Bensonhurst,
Italian.
Brooklyn guy called me, told me he bought a penguin. He said they got it shipped from Anchorage, Alaska. He was like, dude, I got a penguin. It's unreal. We went over, looked at the penguin. Swear to God, penguin was dead the next day because he thought he just had to keep it in an air-condied room.
And just
but
breastfeed it. Yeah.
The truth is, you got to keep it in like a fucking refrigerator.
You got to put it on ice.
Yeah, and it's dead. So
Where did he put the penguin's body?
they cremated it. Actually.
That's awesome. So they got a fucking metal trash can in some fucking shit rundown apartment in Bensonhurst. They're like,
$5,000.
hey, what you guys doing? You guys feel like a little fucking penguin barbecue?
Yo, Bobby Pets, what you doing?
What happened? Bobby Pets fucking bought a penguin.
Hey, fuck you! I'm Bobby Pets.
Bobby Pets. I love that.
True story.
I love that Chris looks like he's in a boy band, and then when he talks, he sounds like a connected 50-year-old man.
It's really remarkable.
It's like, hey, listen, funny story. So my friend's kid, Bobby Pets.
I got this other guy, Jerry Gums. He loves gum. It's really weird. It's really weird.
Don't even get me started on Marty Waterbeds.
I mean, I'm telling you, he loves water beds. He brought a penguin in one time.
Yeah, that's it. Tommy
God,
Pine
it's like you're like a talking abdomen. It's like you're just a muscle that speaks. It's remarkable.
I'm
I
just
love
spit
you.
beer all over Holden.
Oh, that's fine. He needs it. He needs it. So what's happening with these penguins? Is this are they cutting funding? Are people not donating to the wildlife of the penguin breed anymore?
No, it's nothing like that. It's just they uncovered this study because it just went unpublished for years, and some guy uncovered the study. Is like, you know what? People need to hear about this.
I like it that they did it like a Da Vinci Code. That's what I'm thinking. Like someone's like blew dust off a book, and they're like, no. For hundreds of years, this secret's laid dormant.
It doesn't seem like that needs to be uncovered. That seems like you're like, I've got really awesome news. Penguins fuck penguins. You're like, all right, yeah. So what do we? What else?
They do it a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, do these penguins, so they don't exist anymore?
No, they're
No,
still
they exist.
around.
Yeah.
They're still raping
Banging
their fucking.
away.
Yeah.
Every animal rapes. Is there an animal that doesn't rape?
Lots of them.
Yeah, most of them actually.
Don't rape? That's not true.
Strong parents and a proper upbringing.
There you go. There you go.
You're telling me lots of animals? Every animal rapes.
Well, when a spider fucks a snake, it's usually a rape situation.
That's true.
Well, isn't it? Well, any animal that doesn't feel pleasure, though, it's basically all rape, isn't it? Because they don't care.
I hope so.
Right?
I mean, maybe these penguin bitches need to stop being so frigid. I know it's freezing, but just let the dick in every now and again. The guy walked, March of the Penguins, they walked for like 3 months to get to these broads, and then they won't fuck them, and then the dude has to take care of the egg.
I seen the footage, man,
bullshit.
sitting in the fucking blizzard storm, holding the baby in his crotch. That shit's fucked up, man.
Chicks out there tiddling her bean
Yeah, Tiller being swimming around, having a good time in the South.
till a seal eats her, but whatever. It's a shit.
The editor of March of the Penguins must have been like, I'm having a lot of trouble cutting around all the fucking rape. Every 30 seconds, one's
The
raping
deleted
another.
scenes of Morgan Freeman, like, that's when he raped her.
Can you imagine if Werner Herzog directed fucking March of the Penguins instead?
Werner Herzog
Nothing but
did
rape.
direct a movie about penguins.
Not about penguins. Penguins were in it.
Well, yeah, penguins are. Yeah, because it shows this one penguin. It's like
Committing suicide.
Yeah,
Oh, no, they commit suicide?
Yeah, he's like the penguin was walking away. The other side was hundreds of miles.
It's amazing. It always sounds like he has marshmallow fluff in his mouth. It's remarkable.
Yeah, it's just a penguin just walking off into the distance.
That movie, by
And
the way,
it's
is
just-
Encounters at the End of the World?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great
For our
movie. Awesome,
listeners.
fucking
Yeah, yeah.
awesome
Right.
movie. Yeah.
And so did they show the penguin suicide, or they just showed him walking
They
down
just
the
showed
hall?
him walking away.
Penguin Suicide sounds like an unbelievable punk band. I'm going down to the Bowery to see Penguin Suicide.
I'm not going to be there, man. I'm going to see Penguin Rape.
Everyone knows it's the original guitarist of Penguin Suicide.
Yeah, Bobby Pitts, the guitarist.
Good fucking guy.
This thing's mostly about pets.
Nice callback. Yeah.
Whatever happened to Penguin Suicide? Oh, they fucking killed themselves.
They kept raping each other mid-set.
So, Chris, did this guy like literally think that this thing was just gonna live?
Well, here's. I'll tell you the whole thing. We get a call. One of my other boys gets a
Down
call.
having a nice
He goes,
cappuccino.
dude. He goes, Bobby Petts is calling me. So we put it on speakers. Bobby Petts is a fucking nut job. So he calls. He's like, he goes, dude, sick news. That's his Bobby Petts. Dude, sick news. He goes, dude, sick news. Got a penguin. We're like, what? He goes, dude, $5,000 just shipped it in from Anchorage. Everyone get over here. Beer's on me. So we get there. So we fucking get there. Kid's like, dude, look at this penguin. It just like runs around and shit. And we're like, hey.
That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Was it serving you beer?
No, it was fucking
duct tape. A fucking
no, it wouldn't come out of it. It was fucking scared as
It
shit.
was slowly dying.
No,
It was hot as fuck.
exactly, because it
Bobby
wasn't
Petts
a
was
baby
like,
penguin.
Penguin. Do you know that? No, yo, bro, not for nothing. Penguins don't sleep.
They was fucking crazy. They also
It
don't
was just-
sweat.
But meanwhile, the penguin was like, "Help me, please, God."
Well,
help
because
me.
it was a 5-year-old penguin, so this penguin has been through some shit. Like it knew what was going on. It was like, where the? I
It didn't know anything that was going on.
Like,
It
what
was
the fuck?
entirely
Yeah.
devastated.
It's pecking at a fucking ottoman, and it's like I don't know what is going on. So anyway, so the guy Bobby tells, he goes, dude, man, he goes, dude, the pamphlet said. I'm like, I don't know where you got a penguin pamphlet. I have no idea. Somebody sent it to him. He goes,
I subscribe.
He goes, dude, penguin pamphlet said 65 degrees in my air-conditioned living room. It's going to be good. All I got to do is feed it like fish, and I left out a bunch of cheese. I swear to God, that's what he said.
Oh, my
I don't know why I said
That's
that.
how I killed my turtle.
So then he calls us the next day. He goes, dude, horrible news. Fucking penguin's dead.
Come on over. I'll get you some beers.
And then I called him. I was like, yeah, dick, because
Beers on you.
65-degree living room in Brooklyn is not the Arctic Circle, you fucking asshole. And then,
that's amazing.
And then he was like, and then he really created. The guy was upset, but he's like, now he's got a flamingo. I swear to God, he's got a flamingo.
Bobby Petts is the most amazing character I've ever heard of.
Bobby Petts in
He would
here?
love
Yeah.
to. He would love to fucking come. He always wants to
let's
come to
get
this
Bobby
comedy shit. He
Petts.
goes, oh, I could do that.
Yeah.
Bring a pet?
Next week, Bobby Petts.
Bobby,
Yeah.
I guarantee, if he doesn't get locked up, I guarantee he'll come.
Like, how long ago was this penguin shit? How long ago was this?
Last April.
It's been like some 14.
No, it's a recent thing. No, the guy's like 35 years old.
You know what I love to think of? I love to think of like that penguin when they caught him. He's like, "That's it, boys. Go to the zoo. Later, fuckers." Shows up at some Guinea's apartment in Brooklyn.
Everything
Yo,
covered
he
in
just fucking likes pecking shit. I don't know.
everything covered in plastic. Fucking Jesus pieces everywhere.
Place is full of cheese.
Feeding him sauce. Yeah, good sauce.
Good sauce, right, penguin?
Well, my mother, he loves my mother's sauce. Unreal. A kid loves pomodoro. Who knew a penguin loved pomodoro?
Just bowls of sauce all over the place.
Fucking thing exploded because it ate fucking 18 pounds of cannoli cream.
So does he just have like one pet at a time, or does he just have a
well, we call him Bobby Petts because he's always been that guy. Like he's had the boa constrictor. But he never got one gerbil. He had like literally 24 gerbils.
What happened to the boa
six
constrictor?
cats.
Did he eat all the gerbils?
They all
He
die?
got a summons for, I forgot, I think it was the boa constrictor was illegal, and then he had what are those things called? Not orangutans.
What, spider monkey?
No, maybe a spider monkey. He had a monkey, which was completely illegal.
Like an Indiana Jones monkey?
Yeah, so he got put in jail for that. Remember they had a show on A&E called Exotic Pets where some guy in Holland had a tiger? They interviewed Bobby for it, but Bobby had like 3 prior convictions, so they're like, we can't. He's got like his probation officer's like, we can't have him on TV.
Dude,
Because he's serving shit.
I love that he gets locked up and some guy's like, "What are you in here for?" He's like, "Had a fucking alligator in my bathtub."
Yeah, fucking believe it.
Bro,
Weird pets. I'm in it for weird pets.
Extravagant pets.
That's the best reason to get locked up.
Extravagant pets. They should take those guys, put them in the zoo. Keep them out of the prisons, Let them live with the fucking animal cage.
How is this guy not working at a zoo? It seems like that was his life.
He's a plumber.
He's a plumber.
He's a plumber, yeah.
Why isn't he
What he
working
does.
at a zoo?
Because he kills all the animals that he has.
Yeah, and he's a convicted felon.
And he's a convicted 3 priors.
But, you know, whatever.
Now, are the 3 priors all animal related?
Well, one of them is from the animal related, and then, you know, he's
The other
like
2 are
the normal
domestic
Brooklyn
battery.
shit. No, like
What's the
selling
normal Brooklyn
coke.
shit? Oh, selling
normal
coke.
Brooklyn, normal Brooklyn shit, selling coke,
Selling coke to
hitting your
penguins.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
and stealing cars.
Fucking coke dealers always buy the weirdest shit, man. Because they're all fucked up. Like, you tell me I get a penguin $5,000? Fucking send it over.
Where do I live? Apartment 23B. Bensonhurst.
Sent it over.
Yeah, he wants his main goal in life, and he said this with a serious, you know, at a wedding. He said, seriously, my main goal is I really want to get a kangaroo. So I don't know if he's going to get one.
You'll achieve
And
that.
he just lives in an apartment
He
in
lives
Brooklyn.
literally, he lives in his mother's apartment in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn.
What's his mother doing?
His mother's just an old Italian lady. That's
So she's just playing with
those
penguins.
He's
He
the
loves the
standard
penguins.
Bensonhurst, Brooklyn Italian kid. Father fucking
He is
was-
not the standard.
Father
He's
was
not standard.
No.
I've never heard
No,
buying
but I mean,
orangutans.
standard
and
35 years old
penguins.
plumber, lives in his mom's basement. Dad, I swear to God, Dad got fucking whacked, left a lot of money. And
like
they're
Moonstruck.
wealthy, dude. It really exists. People don't think it exists, but I'm telling you, man, it fucking exists. It's out there.
Here's the law. In New York State, it is unlawful for a person to possess a wild animal. A wild animal is defined as all members of the feline family, except domestic cats, all members of the canine family, except domestic dogs, all bears.
Koala bear.
No, we want a bear.
I love when they had to make it a law. They were like, someone got a bear, and they're like, no more bears.
All bears are gone.
It was Bobby Pence.
Walking around with fucking unicycles, looking all
Tried to
cute
get a
and shit.
Kodiak.
He's like, yo, bro, honestly, I got a mad cool black bear in my apartment right now.
Come on over, free beers.
Dude, bring over free beers, polar
Awful
bears.
news, the bear's dead.
Awful news, the bear killed me.
It's actually kind of good news.
All non-human primates, venomous reptiles, and crocodiles.
So you can have an alligator.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have an alligator. And he could get the kangaroo. And the penguin's fine.
My buddy had
No,
a
the penguin's
crocodile.
legal.
The penguin was legal.
A lot of people have the penguin. Yeah, a lot of people. Dude, if you Google it, he told me he got it legally off like eBay or some site. The guy shipped it from Anchorage, Alaska in a fucking box. And
Hi, I'm Ron from Ron's Penguin Emporium. You live in your mother's basement? How about a penguin?
5,000
9 penguins, get
With
the
fish
10th
food.
one free.
Stay tuned for your pamphlet.
with a shitload of carp. That's what he had. That's what he fed it.
Wait,
wow.
wait. So did you make it over to the house like before the penguin died? or
No,
was it like-
literally we saw the penguin on a Tuesday. Thing was dead Wednesday. It
So y'all-
came in Monday night. He gives us the call. Sick news. Got the penguin. We all drop everything we're doing on Tuesday.
Definitely.
See it. You know, we're hanging out. We're like, I can't believe he's
How
got a
big
penguin.
is the penguin?
It was a fully grown penguin. It was
Which
a
is
5-year-old
5 feet
penguin.
tall?
Well, what kind? Was it an emperor penguin?
About here.
Yeah.
It's like
Tall.
2.5
Yeah, it was fun. Yo, you could pick it up on your lap. It was pretty peaceful. Yeah, it was fun. And then we were like, "There's no way this thing's gonna survive in your living room." And he was like, "Dude, I'm telling you, it will." I read the pamphlet, and then he fucking
I
died.
love this pamphlet. I gotta get this pamphlet.
I'm
One of my
trying to
boys
find
has
it,
videos
man.
of it.
This is some underground
Yeah,
shit.
Google.
I'm trying to Google
Pet
it.
penguins legal in New York.
Yo, terrible news, bro. The penguin raped my mom. She was half
Yo,
asleep.
fucking horrible, bro.
The penguin found the coke. He snorted it.
Yo.
Thought it was snow.
That's it, bro. Fucking thing.
All right, next story.
I love it.
A mother who allegedly sent her 6-year-old to school with a PCP lace sandwich has been arrested.
He just
Sort of a
loves his
PB&J.
PCP.
A PCP and jelly sandwich. Yeah, that's normal.
It was a girl. She said it tasted like fireworks.
How does she know what fireworks taste like?
Exactly right.
The first grader began showing signs of being under the influence of drugs after eating a sandwich provided by her mother. Taking the girl aside, she told a school counselor she could hear, quote, banging in her head.
Oh my God.
And was talking to people who weren't there.
I think that's terrifying. A child on PCP must be the most scary thing. we've ever
Annoying,
seen.
dumb piece
Oh,
of
God.
shit.
I mean,
But
but
you know how
every
long
first.
What were
I'm
you
sorry.
saying, Ben?
No, Dan, you go for
I
it.
was gonna say, you know how long it took her like the teacher to realize it wasn't just an act of imagination?
Yeah, exactly. Every first grader.
Like, what's wrong with Cynthia?
It's not the imaginary friend, it's what she's doing to them.
That's the thing. I feel like when I see kids, they look like they're tripping balls, like like kids on the playground and shit.
Well, that's what being a kid's all about. It's all about
having
tripping
fun,
balls
smiling.
all the time.
Any kid under 3 is constantly tripping. They see their hand and they flip out.
Yeah.
You know, they're just like, "Whoa," all the time. Everything they find on their body, they lose their mind.
Yeah, and the little girl said that the sandwich made her, quote, crazy dizzy.
This girl is perfect at describing what it's like to be on PCP.
I just love that her mother was such a classy PCP user. She put it in a sandwich. You know, that's the nicest way to deliver PCP
Kids
to
can't
your body.
smoke. Kids can't smoke till they're 18.
Well, I would assume that it was the mother sandwich and the fucking little brat.
Yeah, I was
out
about
of
to
the
say this had to have been a mistake, right? It wasn't intentional. She was like, "I'm not."
man.
It wasn't an April Fool's joke on the kid.
That's
It was
a pretty good April Fool's joke.
She comes home, they're like, what'd you learn today? Did you learn
Too much.
My hands are big meat. Big fucking meat fists.
The mom, when she opens her lunchbox, is like, oh my fucking god, no!
Yeah, exactly. Can you imagine her mother at lunch just like eating an actual bologna sandwich, being like, I'm not tripping at all. No! Oh, fuck!
I need to go!
All my PCP is gone.
Oh, shit. That means who is. Oh, no.
Here's what happened. Oh, God, this is horrible.
Oh, I love it.
This woman, her name is, let's see here, Tornia Ann Gutierrez.
She looks like Jabba the Hutt with a wig on.
She does look, and she's got a
name
real
sounds hot,
nasty
though.
mole, too.
Oh,
yeah, check out that woman.
Fucking big-headed, fat-necked.
I don't know, man. I think she's all right.
She looks like Rojo.
She's all right for you, Ben.
But what happened is that she told officers she had a drug dealer and user visiting her home. 33-year-old Robert Jackson. So what most likely happened is that Robert Jackson sprinkled PCP into the mayonnaise or into the mustard or something like that. So this is the Robert Jackson guy's fault.
All right. Put in the condiments.
He dosed the woman he was fucking. He dosed her little girl.
God! You gotta do it. You gotta do it. He's stealing all the fucking bread.
So is it Robert on the lamb or what?
Yeah, Robert's on the lamb.
Oh, so it's not the mother's fault at all, even though she had PCP.
It is
in her
her
Oh no!
fault.
She's
definitely
facing
arrested.
she's
She gets
facing
arrested?
felony charges.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
coolest stepdad ever?
Yeah. Really. So you just sprinkle PCP anywhere you want. I mean, that's
Anywhere.
a fun way to do it.
Everything.
You know, put it in the
Fucking
mayonnaise.
shit.
Why not? There used to be a comedian, John Fox, who just died. You guys know about John Fox?
Yeah.
That 80s
the
comedian?
coach of the Panthers?
No, not the coach of the Panthers. The comedian from the 80s. He loved a whole series of things, including coming in the mayonnaise and coming in the mustard and shit like that. You ever hear those
thing to
stories,
do.
Dan?
Yeah, I've heard of that. Like he in the comedy condo.
Yeah, right at the comedian condo.
I've
actually heard about
He would like jerk off in the mayonnaise.
God, it was like his big thing, and he was such a raging alcoholic. If he walked into any Zanies and somebody served him a beer, the entire wait staff and bartenders were all fired immediately. And then so he died. So he is definitely dead. But what would you rather have if you got jizz in the mayonnaise or PCP in the mayonnaise? You got to eat a sandwich with
Jizz in the
that
mayonnaise,
PCP.
man.
PCP.
Jizz in the mayonnaise, man.
You absolutely PCP.
Jizz, baby.
Jizz, protein.
It's a pretty divided house.
I never want to be on PCP.
I kinda
ever.
like
Please
to try
not
it.
knowingly eat it in a sandwich. Like if you're just eating a
Exactly.
sandwich at work, I would not want that because all of a sudden it's just like I would think I was dying.
It'd be a nightmare.
Yeah.
I'd
feel like-
probably fucking eat somebody's face.
I feel like being on jizz is worse than being on PCP.
I mean, that's the thing. You can brush your teeth and get rid of PCP.
That
You
ain't
can never
true.
get rid of jizz.
Jizz lives in your brain longer than PCP. I'll tell you that
That's
much.
life hurt. You get hurt.
Hell, Kevin, you destroyed a man's life for years just by telling him that he licked a dick.
Exactly, and that's why I know I don't want to
Exactly.
be eating mayonnaise jizz. Dude.
Stefano, you ever suck any jizz? You ever fucking eat any
I
of that
suck
shit?
jizz. No, but but I got I'm one of those guys that fucking growing up we do those circle jerks and
You did not.
swear to
You
God
did fucking-
and I did and I had
Bobby Pets there?
no
Louis Crackers was there. He always brought the crackers.
No, but you guys didn't make this up. I swear to God, with our boy Jimmy Geysers, because he would fuck. I swear to God, I'm not making this
Jimmy
name up.
Geysers.
I swear to God. I swear to
because
fucking
he
God.
nuts really
'cause
hard,
He would
'cause he
fucking
come hard
blow
as fuck.
nut. He would blow his load fucking like a geyser, and one time it hit me in the right kneecap. I'm being
I
dead
do
serious.
not.
Why were you so close to him?
What do you mean? Because it's like
circle
this.
jerk.
It's a circle jerk. What else are you gonna fuck? What else are we gonna do in fucking Brooklyn?
I have always wanted.
Besides buy penguins.
Chris, so
what else are you gonna do in fucking
not
Brooklyn?
circle jerk. Number one, not circle jerk.
The most things happen.
Yeah, but no,
good movie.
But the fucking family
play.
life that we came from, we were just all chilling in somebody's basement.
Dude, I
like you
grew
were
up in the
chilling.
forest,
Jimmy
man. I go
Geysers.
outside, ride a bike, look at some birds.
Yeah, but
You
you
know?
lived up in nature and shit. We wouldn't go out.
So wait,
Okay.
who had to eat it?
Who at what?
Who
The
goes
jizz?
last? Yeah, you guys have to eat the cracker and shit, or no?
I think they were just doing circle
No,
jerk.
They
no,
were just jerking off
no.
with
We would
each
just
other.
jerk. We would just all sit around and watch
I never
porn
knew anybody
and
that
jerk
did
off,
this, man.
and then
Oh,
whoever
you
would
watch
come
porn.
first would be like some type of champion. But Jimmy Geysers would fucking spew that shit like Old Faithful, and it hit me in the right kneecap once.
You're
So
hanging
that's
out with
what-
a
that's why I got jizzed on.
You're telling me
That's
you're
what
hanging out.
he
You're
asked
hanging out with a 12-year-old that's shooting loads like Peter North.
Yeah,
I'm happy that was
the
like
kid-
an actual.
We always said it. You're definitely going to be a porn star one day. 100% going to be.
And
a porn
is he?
star. No, he's an accountant now.
Oh, okay. Good. So when you're jacking off with a bunch of dudes around, do you just like look in weird places? Like when you're on the A train at 2 a.m., you just like don't really look at anybody. You just look at certain crevices, or do you look at people's eyes when they're jacking off?
I'll be honest. I mean, when I was a rookie at it, the first time, because I
How many times did you do it?
Multiple. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
So
I,
third
I,
time.
Are we talking like 10?
I was 12, 13, and my friends were. I was always 2 years behind. I hung out with
And your
kids
friends
2
were
years
like
older than me.
23,
Yeah, so I
24
was like
with
invited.
mustaches
I
and
was
shit.
invited into the group. So at first I was looking, and then I kind of like they would look at me like, dude, the rules are you can't look at anybody's dick, just jerk off. So but at first I'm like, oh fuck.
Was there a name of the club? Was it like a
No, it was just like Saturdays when my friends Sean's mom would go to go to her day job. He was like, oh, we're gonna come over.
I got the guys over here.
Hey, everyone's just fucking jerking off, and you would bring like a different porno and shit like that, And then
That's like the worst book club ever.
I used to do that too. I'm with
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
What?
See what I'm talking about?
What? We've been doing this shit for 2 years, and you bring it up now?
Where do you meet
A
these
year.
people?
We've been doing this
How does that
podcast for
start?
2 years, and you haven't mentioned the fact that you came and ejaculated around your friends.
Nope.
Did you ever hit anybody in the kneecap?
I was waiting for the right time.
This is it.
Wow.
Oh,
But let me ask the both of y'all this, man. The people that y'all did that with, did y'all become best friends? Y'all
No.
best friends ever?
It was
You don't
just
talk
they
to
were
them
just-
ever again.
No way.
They were just
I feel like
dudes.
that's a bonding
Just
thing,
your
man.
jizz buddies. That's all they are.
Yeah, that's the thing. Are you still good buddies with these guys?
Great friends with them. And I gotta be honest, I won't mention these two kids' names, but one time, and I witnessed the fucking, I kind of witnessed a rape. A kid, was jerking off, and one of the older guys was like, dude, get over here and suck my dick. And everyone was like, yeah. And I swear to God, and we were like, what? He was like, yeah, get over here and suck my dick.
Well, it doesn't seem
and the
that,
guy,
like,
and the guy,
much
and
of
the
a
kid
stretch.
did it for like 2 seconds. The kid did it, and there was like the other guy who was getting it was like, this is fucking gay. And then he walked away. I swear to God.
He's gay.
Definitely. In front of me. He goes, dude, I felt gay. And then we're like, well, I mean, that's the definition of it.
Yeah, that's the definition of it.
Yeah,
Without
and then that got weird. And then I got to be honest, now that I'm thinking about it, because I kind of blocked that shit out of my mind, that may have been the last circle jerk I've ever attended.
Well, yeah.
Sorry that a mouth rape ruined your parade.
I signed out.
You think? I mean, it could have just
signed
led
out,
to a whole
buddy.
nother level of
Yeah,
circle
it was,
jerk.
well,
thing.
it was a tough 1998 for me.
Dude, that was around the same time I was doing
There you go, buddy.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known you. It could have came over.
It would have been great.
Fucking,
Yeah,
You could have met Bobby Pets.
But we only did it once though.
Was
and
it
then
due to
was
like lack of porn too? So that was like
Yeah.
where you went to go see porn?
Yeah, well, I mean, these are the days of VHS tapes,
Right,
you know?
yeah, because I used to watch porn with my friends, but nobody whipped it out and started peeing off.
Yeah,
no one
because
started
you're
jacking off.
normal.
Oh man.
Well, that's great.
That's fucking insane, man.
Has anybody in that group of circle jerk friends come out as a homosexual?
No, we think one kid may be gay, but
You think so?
Yeah, but he's
what
never
was
said.
the sign?
The one he
What was
made
the
the other
first
dude
sign that he
suck
might
his
be gay?
dick.
Well, he was the one that got down on his knees and sucked that guy's dick.
Yeah.
No,
That might have been it.
that may have been, no, but he's got that lisp, like we always like. He would always be like,
The
oh,
lisp?
Yeah,
You're
the
blaming the lisp?
No,
That's the clue that
the
you're going
thing.
with. He's got a lisp.
Because his mom would say, because we would make fun of him, because his mom was cool. And she'd be like, oh, I'm going to send him a speech. He's got a little lisp, but he was.
Tim Tebow is a lisp.
No, but he was. He had the gay lisp,
He sucked a dick.
a hardcore lisp. Yeah, but look,
That's the sign.
Look, it's totally acceptable. Nobody cares, but he doesn't want to come out.
I'm just saying.
He hasn't had a girlfriend, nothing, and he goes to while he watches Glee and shit.
I just feel like if you were a detective and you were looking at the dude holding a bloody knife over a bloody body, you'd be like, I think that guy did it because he's got weird eyes. I think his eyes are weird. He's got sketchy eyes. Fucking forget about the bloody knife.
Kid's fucking eyes look like a rainbow flag. That kid.
The guy sucked a dick, and you're like, I think he might be gay. He's got a lisp.
Yeah, he's got a lisp. Kid walks funny. He walks funny. Well, he's a
like a penguin.
paraplegic. He walks funny.
You gotta keep that room at 65 degrees.
No, but yeah, I think he is. But who knows?
Yeah, he is.
He's my fucking boy.
Just for the record, he's gay. This is definitely, without a doubt, gay. Oh my God, this is Chris. You are fucking. I want you.
Yes.
I want to be inside of you. I want to take you out to movies.
I'd like to invite you inside of me cordially right now.
Jesus Christ.
You got your invite, buddy.
Unbelievable. I just never want you to leave.
I'm not leaving.
If we could just switch brains.
Are we all gonna fucking jerk off right now?
Help me, someone, please.
All right. Okay, we're going to have to stop. Holden just shat. Holden just shat.
I made a poo-poo.
You did it wrong, Holden. It's supposed to come out of the pee-pee hole.
Come so hard, I shit.
Yeah. All right, you don't shit, rub it all over your balls, just come like a waterfall. I'm holding poo-poo.
Jackie,
the old Alabama
do girls get
undercarriage.
around and play with their pussies in front of each other?
Yeah, every day, but
Thank
it's not
God.
even a weird thing at all. No, the thing is that I wish women could. I bet more women would. But like, you have to spread out. Like, it's much easier for a guy to just whip it out and jack off. It's a little bit like you need more space and like more like out.
Girls have like dildo parties and stuff like that, though.
I guess so. I mean, no girls I know.
Like rub the couch weird parties. Yeah, just more kind of
More
Tupperware
like, you
parties.
can sit on the edge of the couch and be like, I'm not masturbating. As you rub up and down.
What are you doing with that parking code, Susan?
I just taking it out, make sure it's good, structurally sound. Hey, Marcus, though, did you come first?
No. I actually didn't come. I
He's
was
too romantic about it.
Yeah, I didn't
come.
No, I didn't come. It was a lot.
That's why he's Latin Marcus. That's why everyone calls him Latin Marcus.
So hold on. How many? You went to multiple circle
he
jerks,
just-
No,
and
I
you
just-
never came?
No, just one.
Marcus just did one, but Chris, did you ever cross the finish line first?
Well, here's the thing with me is this is going to get weird now.
Okay, brace yourself, audience listening. It's about to get weird, so you might want to turn it off.
I have a very unorthodox way of masturbating.
All right, let's
you
hear
know, everybody else did the standard, I guess you want to say
You're a
north to
cheater.
south jerk. What I do is I lay it on my stomach and I make
You're
my
one of
hands
these guys.
because I got weird thumbs. I know you can't see that. The audience can see
but
that. But I got weird
yeah,
thumbs,
we
so when
can
I
say
put
yeah.
it down, it kind of makes like a little vagina. Like to me, like there's like a lot of air pockets in it, so I come very quickly because I just rub and then I just blow it into my belly button. So I could come.
Blow it in your belly button.
I'm being
do
dead
that.
serious. I could just come and easily. I can honestly come in less than 10 seconds when I masturbate. So I was constantly finishing first because I started jerking off with a pillow. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah,
started
me
doing
too.
that. Right,
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
humped the
yeah.
pillow.
I used to dry fuck.
So
Yeah,
it was
love humping
easily
the
it was a simulated vagina for me, and of course I spit in my hand and it's simulated vagina, and everyone else is going this way, and that's not the way that sex really happens.
Yeah, to
so.
simulate a vagina for me, I always
Yeah.
just put my hands under a dry blower.
Yeah.
Get them really nice and dry like a desert, and then I
Yeah,
fucking,
just fucking put it on.
I come immediately.
Yeah, that's it.
It's really great.
Anybody hump the mat in between the mattresses?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
a
A lot
lot
of
like
people
How
hump
does
it.
that not hurt? It doesn't squish?
No, it was when I was trying to figure out masturbation. I did that as an attempt. It did not work.
You know what my technique was? My mom didn't know I did this, but I'd give her. She'd buy me silk boxers. And then, and then I'd wrap them around my dick and then just fuck the silk
Yeah.
boxers.
That's great.
You know what else works? Basketball shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love basketball shorts. Oh, they're the best.
Especially
No, yeah, I
like that.
can't. Yeah, I
You're
can't wear
learning so
basketball.
much.
I can't wear basketball shorts without underwear because I'll immediately get a hard on.
Oh, yeah. You can't hide him in basketball shorts.
go
Oh
to
no, it's the worst.
strip clubs in basketball shorts are the shit.
Oh, you're a genius.
Not really.
Yes.
I just have perverted older friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That new Nike Dry Fit shit is the best. The new Nike Dry Fit
Yeah,
product.
I mean, literally,
you just get fucking. It feels so good on your dick. It's unreal.
A stripper can make you come in a half a second.
Easily, I come shooting free throws. It's fucking ridiculous.
All the fucking poor mop boys are just like, this is not sweat. It's
Sucks.
weird. The floor is actually stickier
When they
here.
start falling, they're not moving.
Right.
Still.
It's real bizarre. I feel like jacking off with silk is like the closest thing to fucking an Indian chick, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I just had that idea. I just feel like they have silky,
Yeah,
nice,
you need
wonderful,
more
smooth
cumin.
pussies.
No, it's
Yeah,
Sandy.
you need cumin.
You didn't know Indian?
Poisonous.
Indian
Sandy.
chicks?
Yeah.
Spicy,
Yeah,
man.
cobras.
Oh, I don't know. I just feel like they'd be so smooth. Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah, I
not
love
I always
Indian
wanted a
chicks.
fucking Indian chick.
I would love to
Oh,
fuck an Indian chick.
I got Indian tits on my phone right now. I love Indian chicks.
Okay, look at it.
Oh, yeah.
Want to see them?
Yeah. All right, Marcus.
Pass around some Indian
All right,
tits.
let's go to another news story where he finds Indian
tits. Yeah. All right, here we go. This is nice. She's got nice tits.
Look it up. We got a next news story. After Jonathan Thompson was arrested Monday for fighting with his stepfather, the 30-year-old Texan was booked into the county lockup where jailers took his mugshot and photographed his tattoos for identification purposes. As seen at the right, you guys can't see it, Eddie can see it.
Yeah.
That inventory included a piece disparaging a local constable who had arrested Thompson in March for
just really quick, interrupt yourself and look at those Indian tits.
Those are nice Indian tits. Yeah, wow, those are
amazing.
Big areolas. I like
it up.
I like a big areola.
Siri, show me the Indian tits.
Gareth, what do you think when you saw those tits? Your face was just illuminated.
Want to see how? Here you go. Here are the tits.
Nice big nipples.
Nipples,
huge,
right?
Yeah,
not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
But she's Indian.
So what's the situation with the Indian tits, Chris?
She just sends me her tits periodically.
Sure,
Good.
Sure.
Yeah,
very good.
that's all.
Oh my God! You live such a what a touched man.
What a giving culture.
Yes, very giving. She's in
Anyway.
a caste system.
Continuing on with the news story. The inventory of the tattoos included a piece disparaging a local constable who had arrested Thompson in March for burglary, and who also busted him this week. The constable, Woody Wallace, told the Smoking Gun that after he learned of the tattoo, which Thompson got following his burglary collar, he asked Thompson why he would have "Woody Wallace can suck my dick" inked on his thigh. Woody said, "Because I was mad at you the last time."
Oh, man.
So this guy, if everyone can look at that, this guy,
What a fucking retard, this guy.
Woody Wallace can suck my dick.
His entire thigh.
His
next
entire
to
thigh.
his dick.
It's huge.
And he was drunk. What did they say?
I think that was he drunk for the tattoo?
Or
He's
fucked
always
up?
drunk.
Yeah,
he
he's
probably
always-
sticks by the tattoo.
Doesn't putting the name of the person that you hate on your body like make him own you?
Makes
Isn't
it
that why like
That's what I thought.
yeah? Does anybody know anybody who's got a tattoo of somebody like that they loved or some shit like that?
I told you about the kid I know who he just worked out for the only purpose to beat up skinheads, and he hated Nazis so much that he
Misguided youth.
He
Misguided.
got a fucking swastika tattoo with a line through it, but he didn't have enough money to get the line through it, so he just had a swastika on his chest.
But why
for
would he do that in the
months.
first place? Because but when people look at that, they're going to be like, "Oh, he didn't have the line through it always."
You know what?
For a while, he just had the swastika tattoo.
I'm gonna say it's the same thing as like a homophobe. I think this guy's like a closet Nazi. You know, like
The lady doth protest too much.
Wait, it's $100 to get the line through it too? Fuck!
Damn it!
Now, I know, we talked about this on Top Hat a little bit. I knew a guy who passed out at a party and woke up with a swastika tattooed on his chest.
That's right.
God damn it!
Like for real tattoo?
For real. Yeah, well, it
Jesus.
was a prison tattoo. They had, you know what? You guys know prison tattoos, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
ballpoint pen,
Yeah.
little
A lot of
motor on
friends
it.
in prison.
Yeah.
They
He
used to
passed
do them
out.
all the time.
Swastika practically draws itself.
And I can attest from personal experience, I have fallen asleep during a tattoo before.
Wow.
So yeah, it is possible to sleep straight through it. Yeah, fucker woke up. In fact, he's my brother's brother-in-law.
But does it fit? Is he actually racist? Because that would be a
he's
great
not.
gift.
No. We worked construction together, and it was in Texarkana, hot as fuck, humid as fuck, and everyone would take off their shirts because it was so fucking hot. But he could never take off his shirt because most of the people we work with were black.
Right.
And he had this big fucking swastika on his chest.
Wow.
Guys, I got something to say before I take my shirt off. It's about to get real weird.
Yeah.
So
Good guy,
did he
you're
ever
real-
get it removed?
Yeah, he got it covered up.
Covered up with
Yeah.
what?
With a bigger swastika.
I actually don't know what he got it covered up with, but yeah, real good guy. I like him.
Nice. Good fella. Well, that's great.
Can you make this swastika into a big Christmas tree?
Yeah, I'm so happy not to have any regrettable tattoos. So, do you know anybody with any of those?
Regrettable tattoos?
Yeah, I just feel like I would fucking make a huge mistake if I got a fucking tattoo.
I got some friends with some stupid tattoos.
Yeah,
What's
but
the
they don't
dumbest
know.
one?
They don't know it's regrettable though. They still like it.
This guy in high school got a Superman tattoo.
Yes.
And he was fat. And he didn't put A&D ointment on it. And it crusted over. And it looks awful.
I like it. Just a fat
And it's like
fucking
across
bloated.
his chest, like the.
No, it's on his shoulder. because he was in shape for like a summer, and then he got fat again.
I know someone that had a tattoo that said "I love John" on her forearm, and then she wrote "I don't love John" like interjected above it.
But if you're John, you're just
I was like, just cover it up.
Yeah.
Don't write "I don't love John." It's like that's a remembrance
Even
for the
worse,
rest
yeah.
of it. And she's like, I don't know. I think it just shows my past. I was like, we can't be friends anymore.
Stop stealing money from my mom.
Yeah, none of my friends have any regrettable tattoos, but I got there's tattoo ideas they had that I regret they didn't do. This one dude, Barry, I've mentioned him on here a bunch of times. Him and this other dude, Kyle, had this beef going on for a while. They grew up together, but they fucking hated each other for like 2 years because like just cock blocking back and forth, basically. And Barry was gonna go get a tattoo.
Barry
of
just wouldn't suck Kyle's dick.
Basically,
that's sad.
Yeah,
he was gonna get a tattoo of Kyle's mom on his chest. He went as far as mom worked with Publix. He stole her Employee of the Month picture. And he's gonna get a detailed ass tattoo.
God damn, that's so funny. That's so funny.
That is. Oh man, actually, that would be great because you come in your belly button. If you got a tattoo of your friend's mom, but her mouth was your belly button, and you would just constantly fucking jack off in her mouth.
Yeah,
that's a great fucking tattoo.
Well, I have a story where my mom, my friend had a insanely hot mom, and
we call him Billy Hot Mom.
Yeah, Billy Hot Mom.
Yeah,
fucking Billy's mom's tits. Summer of 98 again. Summer of 98 was a pivotal year. I fucking saw a blowjob rape, and then this, and so this hot mom. I go upstairs.
Spike Lee wrote your Summer of 98.
I go upstairs into this guy's, onto the third floor to use the bathroom in my friend Joe's apartment, my friend Joe's house, and his mom is up there changing. And I see his mom. I'm like, holy fucking shit! His mom's got sick tits. So I look at his mom's tits, and she goes, she has her shirt buttoned all the way up, and then she buttons them down. She goes, "Do these look better for you?" And squeezes her tits together. I'm 14 years old. His fucking 40-year-old mom just shows me her tits.
I'm loving this story.
So I fucking.
Chris, I think you finally found a way to get us to circle jerk. Keep going.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm looking at my fucking friend's mom push her tits together, and I say to his mom, I'm like, I want to squeeze him. That's what I said to her. I said, I want to squeeze him. And she goes, you fucking pervert. And closes her shirt up and slams the door in my face. So I go back downstairs, nothing happens. And then I show up to school the next day, and this kid Joe wants to beat the shit out of me. He's like, yo, I heard you fucking said you want to squeeze my mom's tits. I'm like,
have you
dude,
seen your mom's tits?
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, first of all, your mom's got sick tits. I was like, second of all,
I wish he was just like, oh, fuck, you're right. Oh, my bad.
Hey, can you come back every week?
Yeah. I was like, second of all, she fucking unbuttoned her shirt and started pushing her tits together and said, do you like these? And I said, yeah, I like those. I want to squeeze them. So he was like, look, meet me at Union Turnpike, which is a train station. He was like, we're gonna fight. So I showed up to Union Turnpike to fight, and then it kind of just fizzled out because he realized that
because
I think he had a lot of time to think about it, and he realized people coming up to him like, dude, Chris, I was fucked up, but your mom's got unbelievable tits, so you really can't, so you really can't be mad at him because you would have been in the same situation had it not been your mom.
It was a long walk to the Union Turnpike, but I just want
and
to
then it fizzled out, and now he comes to all my fucking comedy shows, like the tit thing never happened.
Yo, Chris, I've been thinking about it, and my mom does have nice tits, so I don't think we should fight right now.
Yeah, I think we should go just look at my mom's tits. That would be the best thing to do.
That's it, man. I'm so turned around. I'm hitting the streets. Daughters, hide your mothers, because Holden's coming to town.
Oh, yeah. Circle Jerk 2012.
Oh, man. All right, next news story that is somewhat related. A 49-year-old Oregon woman won a lawsuit last week against the 69-year-old man she says gave her genital herpes on their fourth date.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. What? The jury awarded her $900,000.
What?
For herpes? For herpes, almost the entire amount she'd been asking for, declaring that the incident had been 75% the man's fault.
75%? Where the fuck did she get that number from?
The jurors.
Oh, those
I just love that we know
That's
how many
ridiculous.
dates it takes to fuck this chick.
Right.
4
4
dates.
dates.
How many
And
licks does
also-
it take to get to the center of her pussy? 4 dates.
But also that she's a slut woman that went through menopause already and thinks she doesn't need to use a condom anymore.
Well,
think again, you piece of shit. Shouldn't have gotten any money.
Well, the plaintiff claimed the man had agreed to use a condom, but changed his mind at the last second and only mentioned the disease afterwards.
I'll tell you what.
He shouldn't have mentioned it at all. He wouldn't have got fined. He wouldn't have known it got caught.
It's $900,000 for genital herpes. You doing it?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. You know what? I can be pretty charming, and with $900,000, I'm more charming. Bring it on.
Yeah.
Dude, $900,000, you
Joe
can
Liston's
buy
like a happy guy.
all the Valtrex you need.
Yeah, you can buy a fucking hazmat suit that fits like real skin.
Yeah, no, exactly. You go up to the girl like, listen, man, you gonna itch for a little bit, but I'm gonna buy you this steak.
I would also do that. You knew about it before.
You ever
Mistake?
you ever drive an Acura? Well, you're gonna after I give you herpes.
That's the thing is like you get all those fine herpes broads now. You know all those girls who can't be going around. Yeah, it's
Website's dedicated for herpes, folks with herpes who want to find love, and they can fuck freely, you know.
You can fuck all of Tallahassee. Then Tallahassee had its own strain of herpes.
God, thank God we made it. Really?
Yeah, Florida State specifically had its own.
Yeah, no, it was like 1 of 4 got herpes in Tallahassee. We're all lucky as fuck.
Are you sure you're all
Was it
lucky as fuck?
resistant?
I mean, yeah,
was it resistant to the
sure.
medication?
I'm sure.
I don't know the whole details of it. I just know that there was.
You know a lot of info about it, though.
I made it out, man.
You made it out alive. You escaped.
Well, he was
Man.
like a nutrition major.
There's a lot of fucking going on in Tallahassee.
Oh, yeah.
Very
I've
incestuous.
never been there.
It's a great town.
I should go. I'd love to get that Tallahassee herpes.
Let's go.
I'm sure there's some sick pets out there for Bobby.
I love it.
He can
Get
fucking
that
easily.
T-shirt says I went to Tallahassee and I'm like, with these shitty herpes.
It sounds like just a real weird game of like pussy roulette.
Yeah, that's it.
1 in 4.
And now it is time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
Famous last words.
Oh, my.
All right, so we're gonna go around. Marcus is
Gareth,
pretty much
you have
gonna
herpes?
field this.
No.
Okay.
No. Why was I so quiet that you were like, you have herpes?
Yeah, I felt like Gareth seemed to really clam
He has
down.
herpes. He has herpes. Gareth.
Funny was when you
Gareth
said that
Reynolds.
there's websites dedicated to it because I thought maybe I had something once. And I was like, oh God almighty. And I went online and I was like looking at it and I was reading all these sad stories that were like, I realized my life will be okay without it. I was like, oh my God. And then it turned out that I just jerked off and went for a hike.
There you go. All right. There you go. All right. I'm going to go around.
Leaves of 3, let it be.
Those are great famous last words. So everyone's written down their famous last words with their name under it. We're just gonna go around. Marcus is gonna ask people individually.
Wait,
who
was
said
it just the actual members of the roundtable or the
It's everybody. It's everybody. All right. We're going to start with Dan. Last words. I refuse to believe I'll never beat off again. I refuse to believe I'll never beat off again.
Do I get 3 guesses or 1 guess?
What do you think, Holden?
2 like fast guesses.
All right, first one, Chris DiStefano.
Nope.
Second one is going to be Marcus Parks.
Nope.
Damn it.
Wow.
It was Ed Larson, wasn't it?
Kissel?
Yeah.
I was going to say
You can't reveal the answers yet, otherwise the last one's going to be no.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I forgot already.
Anybody by the actual game standard, so it doesn't
All
make
right.
any sense.
Yeah.
It's very flawed.
Yeah.
But
Next one.
it's fine.
All right.
I'll
doesn't really
see you playing tummy sticks in hell. I'll see you playing tummy sticks in hell.
Tummy sticks. What's tummy sticks?
Tummy sticks.
Is that something?
Dan?
That's
Yeah.
What's tummy sticks?
Three
Soda?
rub your wieners together.
Good last line.
Yeah. Pretty good.
So
Pretty
it's a
good.
double line, too. Like, that's great. I like it twice.
I thought Tummy Sticks was going to be like one of Chris's good friends. Be like, oh, yeah, Tummy Sticks.
You're talking about tummy sticks.
He's a fat dude. He loves sticks. We call
Teddy
him
Tummy Sticks. Good fucking guy.
You go to his house, you get naked, you guys lay on top of each other,
Yeah,
rub your dicks together.
fucking hit you with a stick.
All right. Next, Kevin.
Oh.
I am dying right now, I think.
I am dying right now.
I am dying right now, I think.
Can't be Dan, can't be Ed.
Ben
Nope.
But I am dying right now, I think.
Oh, God. So then you're right, Kevin.
Shit, man. Gareth. Go, Dad.
Gareth.
Wild card.
Fucker. That sadness in you, man. I got you.
All right. Ben.
Okay.
I love you, Bob Costas.
I love you, Bob Costas.
I love you, Bob Costas.
I'm going to go with Ed Larson.
No.
Already guessed.
Okay. 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 Oh, did I fuck it up? Did I fuck it up?
Games.
Hey, man. I'm just trying my best out here. I'm just trying to be a human being and trying to make it in comedy.
I'll tell you what, if it's you, I'm going to be, pretty upset.
It's not me. I'm going to...
me?
I love you, Bob Costas.
I'm going to say it's Mr. Chris DeStefano.
You know what? You're right.
Hey, turquoise over here.
Bobby Costas, what's the fuck up this?
Hey, Tommy Old Navy over here. Oh!
Gareth.
They just called him Bobby Basketball, though. He loves basketball.
Yeah.
Bob Costas?
Bobby the Jew.
Lippy Bob. Lippy Bob.
All right. Eddie, put down the machine.
Oh, that was good acting.
Eddie, put down the machete.
Ooh.
That's two of those. That means it's really. I think it is Jackie.
No.
I think it's Ben.
You got it.
That was good.
Everyone's connecting. Kevin, did you get yours?
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right, Chris.
All right.
Go get fucked, you sons of bitches.
Ooh. I'm gonna say that's Jackie.
You got it.
Yeah, you got it. We fucking found something. I fucked her. That's all I know.
What?
Yeah.
No.
No, all right, sorry. Too soon.
Jackie Goodpuss. Yeah, you know Jackie Goodpuss? I fucked her. Yeah.
Man, I would love that nickname.
Yeah.
If you guys want to start calling
Jackie
me that,
Goodpuss?
you can.
Jackie Goodpuss.
It's hyphenated.
Take it.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? Are you guys hanging out with Jackie
What are
Goodpuss?
you, Jackie Box? Who are you hanging out
It's the same chick.
Jackie Box.
with? Jackie Box.
What's in the Jackie box?
All right. Next up, bananas is fruit. Lettuce is vegetable.
Ooh.
Bananas is fruit. Lettuce
I know who it
is
is.
vegetable.
Barnett.
You got it.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
I know that
And
grammar.
Eddie, the last one.
I mean, the last one can only be one person.
No. The last one. It's one of two. It's either me or Holden.
All right.
Ooh.
It's one guess.
Yeah.
so
So
one
you get,
guess.
you,
Please
is
be a
it one of
loser
us,
like
it's
me.
one of us or the other. These aren't bananas.
Ooh, these are not bananas.
That's Holden.
That's definitely Holden.
Holden McNeely.
The only loser is Dan Soder.
Comments. Yeah, that's the thing. We both did banana things.
I don't know, man. It's
Also, I
fucking
plan to get gang raped in a Turkish prison.
There you go.
Turkish pressure. All right. Well, are
the
there
only
any
one that
winners?
lost.
You're a loser, Dan.
Yeah, you know
What you got
what?
to say
I'll
for
see you playing tummy sticks in hell.
Dan's the winner.
Dan's the winner. That's been the Roundtable. Jackie Zebrowski, Ed Larson, Holden McNeely, Kevin Barnett. Thanks so much for being here, Soder. You're fucking amazing.
Love you all.
Chris DeStefano, and of course the beautiful Gareth. I'm Ben.
Stefano.
Say it right, fuck nuts. Chris the Cumboy. Chris the fucking
Circle jerk.
Chris the Circle Jerk. That man's got more cum on his fucking thighs than I've had in my mouth in years. I love him. And Gareth, thanks for being here. All right, that's been the Roundtable. I'm Ben Kissel. Talk to you soon.
All right.